In the world of intellectual achievement, there is an oft-quoted belief that an intelligent person cannot be easily deceived. This assertion seems to carry weight. After all, intelligence is tied to reasoning ability, pattern recognition, and problem-solving. However, beneath this veil of reasoning lies an inconvenient truth. Intelligent people are deceived by the very thing they believe sets them apart: their intellect. It is not external forces, nor the limitations of knowledge, but rather the internal belief in their own rationality that often deceives them. An intelligent person is deceived by only one thing throughout his life: you are intelligent, you should understand. This truth reveals itself in the quiet, yet powerful influence of overconfidence. The more intelligent a person is, the greater the tendency to overestimate their own reasoning abilities. This leads to a cognitive dissonance where an individual becomes blind to their biases, assumptions, and gaps in knowledge. While intelligence allows one to solve problems effectively, it also creates a false sense of infallibility, making it difficult to accept when one's conclusions are wrong. The paradox of overconfidence in intelligence. One of the greatest deceivers of an intelligent person is their own confidence. Over time, intelligence coupled with success creates a self-reinforcing cycle of confidence. This cycle can lead even the most rational mind to make errors in judgment, as they assume their reasoning is always sound. The cognitive biases that plague us all, such as the confirmation bias, where individuals seek information that confirms their beliefs, or the availability heuristic, where recent information disproportionately influences decisions, are even more pronounced in those who consider themselves intellectually superior. Interestingly, the Dunning-Kruger effect, a phenomenon where individuals with limited knowledge overestimate their understanding of a subject, also applies to highly intelligent people in different ways. It is not that intelligent people don't know enough, but rather that their wealth of knowledge can sometimes obscure the humility needed to recognize when they might be wrong. The deception of control and predictability. An intelligent person often believes that through sheer intellect, they can predict or control the future. In fields like economics, politics, or business, this belief in control can be dangerously deceptive. While data and analysis provide powerful tools for decision-making, they are not foolproof. The world is inherently uncertain, and no amount of reasoning can eliminate this uncertainty. Famous examples abound of economists, business leaders, and even politicians who, armed with intelligence and logic, made disastrous predictions because they failed to account for the unpredictable nature of human behavior or unforeseen external factors. The role of emotional intelligence. While intellectual intelligence may be a tool for reasoning, emotional intelligence, being aware of and managing one's emotions, often becomes the counterbalance. However, even those with high emotional intelligence are not immune to deception. The ability to read others and navigate social situations is often at odds with the ability to maintain objectivity in decision-making. Emotional intelligence without intellectual humility can become a tool for self-deception. Intelligent individuals may justify their biases or emotional reactions by framing them in logical terms, further entrenching their beliefs. The wisdom of doubt. To avoid the traps of deception, intelligent individuals must cultivate a deep sense of intellectual humility. The wise person knows that no matter how much knowledge they possess, they can always learn more, and their views are never final. Doubt is not a sign of weakness, but a tool of growth. By questioning their own assumptions, intelligent individuals can guard against the self-deception that arises from overconfidence and unchecked biases. In the end, intelligence without wisdom leads to self-deception. To be truly wise, one must balance intellect with an awareness of one's own limitations. It is this blend of humility, critical thinking, and experience that allows an intelligent person to navigate the complexities of life without falling victim to the one thing that deceives them: their belief in the infallibility of their own intellect. The intelligent person, armed with this understanding, becomes not just a person who knows, but a person who knows that they do not know everything. This realization, paradoxically, is the key to wisdom and freedom from self-deception. In Stoicism, routine plays a central role in shaping the life of a person who wishes to live virtuously. It's important to understand that Stoicism is not just a philosophy of passive acceptance, but a call to active engagement with life's challenges. Routine, particularly in the Stoic sense, is the key to mastering one's thoughts and actions, no matter how chaotic the external world may become. When discussing number one routine, it's essential to explore not only how it operates in the life of an individual, but also how Stoic practices inform and shape that routine to achieve a harmonious existence. The importance of routine in Stoicism. Routine is often dismissed as mundane or as a form of life lived without excitement. However, the Stoics viewed routine as a source of personal empowerment. They believed that one could never control external events, but one could always control how they reacted. A routine provides structure and discipline, giving one the necessary framework to practice virtue, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance consistently. The Stoics taught that living according to nature was the ultimate goal of human existence. What this means is not living in isolation from the world, but aligning one's actions, thoughts, and feelings with the order of the universe. As Marcus Aurelius puts it in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." A person who understands this truth can live without being deceived by fleeting emotions or external circumstances. Routine becomes the tool for turning this internal strength into action. Structure of a Stoic routine. A Stoic routine is a deliberate, daily practice focused on self-mastery and reflection. Unlike other systems that might seek to impose rigid schedules, Stoic routine emphasizes the 1%. For highly intelligent people, many social situations are surprisingly isolating. They socialize and meet new people just like anybody else, but they rarely encounter others who share their extraordinary intellect. Let's say 1 out of every 100 people is considered highly intelligent. If you met any one of those 100 people, what are the odds you would encounter the one person who thinks like you? This is a dilemma that highly intelligent people face every time they socialize with anyone. It's easy for the average person to meet someone who shares their intellect, but it's very uncommon for highly intelligent people to meet their match. They rarely come across individuals who truly understand them, so it's no surprise that smart people prefer to be alone. Erratic routines. Some of the most brilliant people keep the most unpredictable schedules. They work at all hours of the night and sleep late into the day. Their jobs are unusual, and their hobbies are out of the ordinary. As a result, many highly intelligent people keep schedules that don't align with the rest of the world. Some are night owls, some are early birds. In either case, most brilliant people live according to a schedule that only they understand. The pickiest friends. Smart people are very picky about whom they spend their time with. This is especially true of introverted intellectuals. By default, they may judge and criticize the people they meet. They look for problems in everyone, and they usually find something to complain about. That's the downside of being clever and perceptive. A highly intelligent person can quickly and easily imagine a dozen reasons why any person is not a good fit. Most of the time, their pickiness is a form of self-defense. Intelligent people are accustomed to knowing everything, so they may use their brain power to avoid social risks and vulnerability. In other words, highly intelligent people prefer to be alone because they know how painful a bad friendship or relationship can be.